Everybody can see me. This is Matina the Medium, and I'm calling you from Missouri. And I figured today that I would give you some tips on that my mom always gave me, that my mom has been giving me since she has passed. And then I thought I would draw some of my favorite cards. Would that be okay for everybody? I think we have 4 people on. Okay, the comments will appear here. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Tara. So, I think Tara will wait, bring them on camera. I don't know what that means, bring them on camera. Oh, I could bring you on camera. So, anyway, I thought that because people who have been to me, I sometimes bring up my mom, or your loved ones will say, tell them something about your mom. And then I tell them something about my mom. So, hi, Diane. So I figured that I would do that for all of you because my mom's just like everybody else. Hi, Stacy. And, excuse me. So, I figured I'd bring this picture of my mom. That's my mom, and that's her great-grandchildren, Nate and Grace, when they were real little. Now Nate is going to be 16 tomorrow, and Grace is going to be 18 in January. Really, like they've grown. Their mom used to say, stupid growing. Anyway, so let me start by saying my mom, she died when she was 93. She had dementia, but she never forgot me. That was the one thing. She just never forgot me. I guess I was always in her presence all the time. So I took care of her, I guess, for 7 years. Anyway, the very first thing she did was when she died, they asked me to get out of the room, and after a few minutes, they called me back in. And I sat with my mom, and the first thing she said to me was, I want you to go to the jewelry store and get the letter P. The letter P? I said, why? She says, just do it. It's going to be for you and me, and nobody's going to know it. And they said, I said, but people are going to see me having this on my chain, at the funeral and stuff. Nobody's going to notice. Even if they notice, they're not going to say anything. Okay, all right. So like a good girl, like a good daughter, I went and got the letter P. And she was right. I wore it, and they never said a thing. And for some reason, I can't find that letter P anywhere. The jewelry. I can't seem to find it anywhere. So I guess it was just meant for that time. Don't know. Then, and the reason why she gave me the letter P, she told me about the P, was because she always told me I was the P daughter. Now, I do have another sister, but they don't live anywhere near us. And anyway, she figured that I'm the P daughter, and I would say, why do you call me the P daughter? Hi, Amy, thank you. And Tony, thank you. And Pam, thank you. And Tara, and is Pam again. So I didn't mean to say Pam again. I'm sorry. So anyway, I said, you shouldn't call me the letter P. You shouldn't call me the P daughter, the perfect daughter. And I said, because I make lots of mistakes. Well, she says, well, you're perfect to me. And I was like, okay, all right. So I left it at that because there's no arguing with your mom. You know, your mom's always right most of the time, but she was always right. She always supported me on my medium path, but really like congratulated me. And when a client would come, she would like, oh, how did that go? And things like that. So she was very, very supportive. Let's see, about 2 weeks after she passed, there was this screaming. She screamed at me in the bedroom at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, screaming my name. And I jumped out of bed and went into her room thinking like she needed something, you know? And I looked around and I said, nobody was there. And I said, what did you wake me up for? Now, she was one who always, don't wake me up in the morning. I want to sleep till I want to sleep as long as I can. I'm on retirement, so I can sleep as long as I can. So I don't know why she woke me up. Then about, I would say the following March, she died the day after Mother's Day. And the following March, my daughter and her husband and Grace and Nate and me, we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We just decided to get away and see what's there. So this one day, they wanted to go hiking and I wanted to go window shopping. I walked into this store, household kind of goods, and I just couldn't believe, you know, as I walked in, there was a row of tall wooden things that you hang on your wall, like they say, live, laugh, love, bless America. And right smack in the front, I say to myself, what a wonderful world, Louis Armstrong. Mom! And people around me were like looking at me like I had two heads or something. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, I've never seen that sign, that kind of a sign, or those signs in like Live, Laugh, Love I've seen, and Bless America I've seen, but never have I ever seen Louis Armstrong. And that was her favorite song. And she played that, I'll tell you, a lot. And that's why I tell you guys to look at the radio or the television, because that comes on. Not that particular song, but other songs may come on for you. And just the other day, there was a song by not by Louis Armstrong, but by one other person who played his song. And I was like, it was really like, wow, okay, Mom, I know what you're asking. I know what you want me to do. And it was just like, it was wonderful. Now, when my mom first died and that song came on, I had to pull over because I was crying so much. And because she was great. She was my best friend. I feel so sorry for clients who say their mom was a wicked witch and stuff. And it's like, my mom was the greatest. And I wish all of you would have had a mom like mine. She was very supportive of me, and she was really great. Even my daughter's friends have adopted her. Even my best friend, my best friend, my mother adopted her because she just thinks she's it. And my friend Cindy. And then one day, a friend of mine went to went to, what do you call it, Arizona. Her dad had died, and they were packing up small amounts of things for them to bring back. And she happened upon this book, and let me get the book. Hold on a second. Sorry. And she didn't know what this book, she got a message that she needs to hold on to this book, and it was not meant for her, but it was meant for somebody else, but she didn't know yet who this was. So, hi, Alana Ray. So apparently I posted something and on Facebook, and she goes, "Oh, I know exactly who this is for." And so she wrote me a note and said, "I have a gift for you, and may I come over?" And so this is the book. I'm like, holy moly! And it's the entire song from What a Wonderful World. Everything I say to myself, the trees grow on green, the trees of green. I'm seeing this upside down. I see trees of green, red roses too, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The whole book is his whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, and then she told me that she found this, and it was a Hallmark book. And when she left, I cried like there's no tomorrow. She gives you messages. So that's why I'm telling you. I think it's really important that you think it's maybe butterflies, or you may think it's cardinals, or maybe you haven't gotten a message. But I'm here to tell you, they give you all kinds of messages, all kinds. And if you're looking for it, I'm going to say don't look for it. Just let it go and it'll appear. Sometimes you'll see her. One day I was walking down in my house, and all of a sudden I was like, "Mom, is that you?" And I smelt her perfume. I knew it exactly what it was. "Mom, oh my God." And I started chasing after this. I was like, I'm glad nobody was in the house, but I started chasing after the perfume. And it's like, "Please don't go, please. I want to smell this more." And so yeah. And somebody said to me, they put cologne on their husband's shirts. Well, that's a great thing too, but I wanted the real thing. So the real thing for me was smelling that. And sometimes when I'm in the kitchen, and I could often smell my mom's. If you're Greek, they're called goularia, and I could smell that rich butter and everything, and it makes me want to make goularia for her. She had gurambiedes. They were round teacup, and they had powdered sugar on them. My mom has tried many times to help me do those cookies. My mom's the only one who can make them. Yeah, the only one. So, Mom, you're gonna have to come down here and do it for me again, huh? Please come down here. And I'm trying to think if there's. Oh, I went to New York. I think it was 3 years ago, and I went with my friend Diane and her husband Jim, and we went to a wonderful diner. They have wonderful diners on Long Island. And all of a sudden, Diane says, "Oh, your mom's here." Yeah, figures, because she likes the diners. And, she just gave me all kinds of messages for her. And you just never know. That's what I'm telling you. You never know. It might be when you're renting a car and somebody has the radio on and it just comes on. So I really wanted you to understand that for me, as a medium, I get really excited when I hear things from my mom. Really excited. And sometimes now when What a Wonderful World comes on, I don't have to go off the side of the road and cry. But I just like, "Oh, Mom, that's really nice that you say that. It's nice to hear. It's nice to hear from you." And, I figured I'd do this maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. And I would love for you, if any of you have not liked or follow me on Facebook, that would be great. I would like that. But now I'm going to give you this friend of mine in New York, in Canada, makes up these cards, and they're called I Am cards. And I always take one out every day. I also give my clients to take one. And so I'm going to do a couple of them and tell you what it is. And her name is Jillian White is her name, and they're called I Am cards. And the first one is called I Am Guided. Oh, that's a good one. I Am Guided. The next one, I'll pick another one for you. And it says, I Am Beautiful. And so I do this. I'll do one more time for you guys. I am happy, which I am. So those are a wonderful card to listen to see every day. You can, like a astrology card or something like that. So I'm going, these cards, Jillian White also, she picks cards every Monday, and she picks all different cards. She's got tons of them. I've got a ton of them too, but this one I think really says a lot. Queen of the Monarch. Queen of the Monarch. I have to tell you that these cards are so different. They're so different that I wanted to share them and tell you about them. This one is called The Unexpected. This one is called Acceptance. They're so different, the artists on this. I love them. Focus. This one is Beginnings. This one is called The Void. Oh, this is pretty too. Gratitude. Do you all see this? Just want to make sure. Boundaries. Sovereignty. This one is so pretty. Beauty. Oh my. This one is called Wisdom. This one is Pleasure. I want to show them all to you, but there's a lot. But they're so nice. And then I'm going to mix them up, and then I'm going to pick one for you, okay? Self-reflection. I like this one a lot, too. This is cool. Trust. And patience. That's so cool. And fear. So cool. Release. This is funny. Will. Yeah. Oh, and here, this one. Path. Oh, and I love this one. I love them all. Balance. I think I'm going to have to show them all to you. Growth. Attraction. Hi, Teresa. This is called Protection. This is called Resistance. Hi, Betty. This is called Creation. It's almost over. Abundance. I love them. It's so pretty. Darkness. Action. This is not lovely. Action. Extreme. Hunger. Oh, this is nice too. Blossoming. Charge. Peace. Disconcernment. Surrender. Faith. Oh, this is nice too. Ascension. Assessing. Excuse me. Assessing. Oh, I love this one too. Resilient. Self-love. This is another wonderful. Nourishment. Purity. The masculine. Power. And last but not least, fruition. So this, I'm going to mix them up, and then I'm going to see what comes up for you. Let's see here. Let's go over here. Okay. So okay, since you guys are not here and I can't have you pick card, I'm going to pick one. My goodness. Let's see. Want to pick one? Huh? Want to pick one, Oscar? Ooh, growth. Growth. What a great one. So it is number 5. We're all in growth. So 5. Growth. I have to put my cards, my glasses on so I can see. Growth. Think of a willow tree. Willows often grow on sandy banks of highly shiftable and changeable rivers, yet they reach huge sizes, successfully growing and holding fast in unpredictable habitat. How do you do this? How do you do this? When you see a young willow on a bank for a long while it just looks like a feeble stick, it may have a few branches and leaves, but at first the trunk will be fine and flexible rather than robust. Why do we see it is in the root base? The willow spends time establishing a vertical root city under the surface. These roots are long and strong and very numerous, finding their way into many nooks and crannies, holding on to other established trees' roots and anything that can help with their stability. These roots grow often in all directions, thus seeking their position just in case the earth begins to shift. Then and only then, once this root network and are established well enough, does the willow put energy into the further growth. The trunk begins to thicken and widen and harden and travel upwards to the sky. However, as they grow the branches, they have little trunk support. They have little trunk supportive thickness. They have instead the instructions that they must be flexible. Flexible means they can turn with the sun and survive punishing winds that might threaten to topple the rest of the trees. All of this is done with purpose and divine strategy. The companion stone for this is the companion stone or metal is chariot, CHAROITE, chariot. This is really wonderful. The growth is a great, I think it's just the greatest thing because we're all growing here. At the minute we stop growing, then that's when it's time to go to heaven. But I hope you really like this today. I've never done this before, so let me know your feelings on this. Another time I can't, I probably do other readings. Let's see. I don't know how to do this now. So, well, I'll figure it out. Next time we can do your readings, okay? Take a few minutes and do your readings, okay? So if you like this or if you'd like to follow me, like or follow me or whatever, and I'll see you soon. If you'd like to schedule a reading, that's fine too. You can go to MatinaTheMedium.com and you can do select on a remote, be it Zoom or FaceTime or phone or Skype, or you can do in person. And you'll come here to my home and we'll have a wonderful session. I thank you all for coming here today. It was fun for me. I hope it was really fun for you. And so I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.